And we're back with 843 TV, talking with all the great folks at WHHI today. And we've got someone new to introduce to you all, Zach Washburn. He is with the Byrne Media, and he joined back in October. Welcome, Zach.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
Yes. We would love for you to share a lot about what you do today in this digital marketing world. So for those who are not as familiar with digital marketing, which is a big thing right now, why don't you elaborate on that for us?
Yeah, absolutely. So, first of all, digital marketing is really, to kind of break it down is marketing to individuals through a variety of online platforms. Whether it be through a simple Google search, or marketing to an individual, by their location, or some of the big platforms out there like Facebook and Instagram, and then streaming, which has definitely been a trend over the past 5+ years. So I joined the team, like you said, back in October to launch Byrne Digital, this new platform, under the Byrne Media umbrella. Really, our path to get here was pretty simple. We've the Byrne team, has kind of strategically been slow playing getting into the digital space. For the primary reason, we didn't want to launch a cookie cutter program, something that didn't have a specific tie in with the company, which our niche is it's niche, right? We are not everything to everybody, hence our WHHI station. We are the station for locals, right? We've taken that same approach to digital. Our team is local. I lead the business development of the digital platform. I'm up here in Greenville. I'm down in Hilton Head, about every other week. I've got a partner that's in Greenwood right down the road, and I've got another partner in Charlotte. So, we thought it was very, very important, first of all, that our team is local, because those are the clients that we work with, within predominantly the state of South Carolina. We've got a fantastic team with a lot of experience really to help our local advertisers navigate the digital space.
Zach, and that's all great, because I think boots on the ground is very important, especially when you're working with advertising, which is it's a really personal matter, especially with local businesses. But I really think it's important to understand and help our viewers understand when we're taking the digital marketing and putting it together with the television advertising, because I think it's, like I was saying to Jessica, it's one-stop shopping. I think it's a great have together, and I want you to explain that, why we think putting those together would be such a strong presentation and a marketing program.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, first of all, I was so attracted coming over to the company because we've got such a fantastic traditional media, like WHHI. We've got some great radio stations across the Carolinas as well. And what we're doing is really, kind of in the awareness, side of things, right? Okay. We're still we've got a very niche audience that we're speaking to. But what digital does is, we've got the ability to tie that into, kind of that research and consideration phase of marketing, right? We're able to market to individuals, a little bit more specifically, by their demographic, their behavioral interest, and by their location. We work with a lot of companies that may have a, local presence, or a storefront, here, in Hilton Head and Bluffton and Beaufort, but their audience may be, up in the Northeast. They may be outside of the market. They may be outside of the state. And that's definitely, very true, in the Lowcountry. We do a great job with our on-air platforms of marketing, for those companies, maybe while those visitors are in town, but what about before they come here? So that's a great, I think, example of how we can use, digital to, aggressively market to a specific audience outside of the market. And especially in a market like Hilton Head, which we've got a lot of visitors, as we know, coming in from all over the country.
I think that's a very important niche too. As you said, people are coming here daily from all over the country, really. And so if you can get that advertisement out there in front of them that they can see from anywhere, that's just huge for our local businesses. In that case, is there a specific business that you cater to, or what would you say if you're a business owner and wondering, hey, is this for me? How can they help me?
Yeah, great question. So, short answer is no. I mean, we're not limited by, we don't have a specific, target industry, target company. We work with, a variety, retail, for example. I mean, we work with anybody from furniture stores to medical spas. We've certainly been working a lot in the home improvement category, coming off the tail end of COVID. We're very excited for our restaurant partners that are now, if not all of them are at full capacity now. We've been doing a lot of even recruiting campaigns. As we know, a lot of companies have had a hard time finding, good talent. We work with some technical colleges, in that regard in the area to help with some recruiting and enrollment efforts. We're not limited, and I would say, on the digital side, I mean, we've got so many great platforms to help business owners, target that desired audience by location, by demo, by behavioral interests. That we're not limited. People are spending so much more time on their mobile device, laptop, desktop. So, we're essentially, we're following where they're, spending their time and putting together a, targeted message, to move the needle. And, the last thing I would say, too, and I think, one of the big reasons where I think a lot of our partners, really enjoy the digital front is the reportability. We're able to, really track a variety of performance for our clients. We're able to showcase traffic that's driven from a campaign, to an individual, to their website. But then, within the website, what matters to them, from a conversion standpoint. We've got a lot of clients that have, maybe a request an appointment tab or a form to fill out. Place a phone call. With our retail partners, we can even measure foot traffic. We can see if we delivered an ad inside, one audience segment, and did they actually physically come into their restaurant, come into their store. So, it takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. And we're able to report on, all these kinds of things, on a monthly basis. We sit down with our clients very regularly to, showcase performance, ask questions about their business because, consumer behavior is always changing. And it's really important to, stay close with our advertisers to, help them navigate this process.
Well, Zach, this is tremendously great information. I'm excited. I'm excited to hear about
Lots
all this.
to learn.
Too. And, and it's all here for you here at WHHI-TV and also with the digital marketing with Zach. So, Zach, we want to thank you for joining us. Thanks for all the good information.
Yeah, glad to be here. Thanks for having us. And, if there's any business owners out there that, would like to, sit down with one of us, you can reach out to me, Zach at byrnemedia.com. And, would love to set up a consultation.
And everybody, thank you for joining us. This is 843 TV.
Where communities come to speak.